TVs across the country crackle to life, and the Forceblade Punk's theme music starts to play. The announcer's voice rings out. Good evening, Hunter fans and Prey fanatics. Welcome back to Season 22 of Forceblade Punks. Tonight's episode promises excitement, adrenaline, and of course, a healthy dose of violence. Don't change the channel because we promise you won't want to miss episode 18. You love them, you hate them, or maybe you just love to hate them. Let's meet this evening's criminal prey. First up, we have Kit Kat, because I always need a little drug girly. Crimes include possession of narcotics, distribution of drugs, running an unlicensed piercing business. Her weapon of choice is a piercing gun with drug-coated hardware. Does that mean that if you get hit by her, you will leave with a piercing? Yes, it does. Next up.
I love that.
Thank you. You can blame Ryan. It was a great idea. Next up, we have Gold. Gold, of course, is a former hunter who failed to make quota, a contemporary of Frankenstein, and his weapon of choice, a golden flail. In the same group, we also have XOXO, another former hunter who Frankenstein forced to fail quota. Weapon of choice is a spiked baseball bat. Back for his second episode, we have Grease. Crimes include arson, destruction of property, bombings, and explosive manufacturing. His weapon of choice, rocket-powered boots. Joining us this evening, we have Gas Leak. Her crimes include bioweapons manufacturing, war crimes, illegal human testing, and conspiracy to overthrow the government. Her weapon of choice, gas canisters with varying effects, maybe inspired by a former weapon of Smog's. Then we have Frostbite. Frostbite's crimes include cannibalism, desecration of the dead, impersonation of a tour guide, and he is also a dog sled team abuser. His weapon of choice, ice climbing picks. We have Oni. Her crimes include impersonating a masseuse, black market trading, gang activity, and murder. Her weapon of choice, bladed fans. And we have Vines. Vines' crimes include destruction of property, prostitution, bribing of government officials, and theft. And his weapon of choice is a hallucination-inducing scream. If he yells in your direction, you will forget where you are. Also joining us is Charlotte. Her crimes include mutilation, torture, exsanguination, and murder, almost exclusively of men. Her weapon of choice, razor wire nets. And surveillance. Crimes include kidnapping, human trafficking, money laundering, and illegal transport of goods. Weapon of choice, garrote, and he is known for his stealth killing. Now, I'm sure you are wondering, where are our hunters and prey heading tonight? Well, let us bring you to our game map. This evening, we are asking everybody to be very quiet because we are in the library. This library has 3 floors. So we have a basement, a first floor, the second floor, and the third floor. All of our hunters will be entering through the main entrance below 101, right there on the first floor, is where everyone will start. Speaking of our hunters, I am sure you're wondering who our punk hunters are for the evening. So it is our pleasure to introduce, back again with a whopping 10 season kills, we have Smog. Weapon of choice, currently a chemical injection gauntlet. Punch you in the face and hurt you multiple ways.
Back to back.
Also, alongside him, we have Hazard with her 3 season kills and her acid-filled mace and shield. Back for his second game post-retirement, we have Tracker with 1 season kill. And of course, Tracker is one of only 3 hunters to ever fully retire and then return. His weapon of choice, stealth, and a big-ass knife. Speaking of hunters who've retired and returned, Frankenstein, the only remaining hunter from season 20, with his weapon of choice, that bod and brass knuckles. With a surprising 0 kills this season, despite his incredible 241 streak from season 20. You've all been clamoring for her return. We are excited to welcome back Valkyrie with her 7-season kills. Valkyrie, of course, known for drawing runes everywhere she goes, and her weapon of choice, a battle axe.
She has 69 career kills. She can't kill anything else. She's at the perfect number.
Never killed again.
Retire the character. You have to make a new one.
Yep, unfortunately, there you are. Also back is the current season's darling, Death Throes. Here for the first time in the arena with their girlfriend Hazard. We'll be curious to see what that does to their fight dynamics. Of course, Death Throes' weapon of choice, throwing knives. And Amanita, with a whopping 0 kills this season, but her weapon of choice, poisonous knives, and of course, her bite. We are excited to see if she can recover from her last arena mishap and prove herself in the library this evening. And with that, the announcer's voice goes quiet, and the cameras cut to where you all meet in the green room.
Can I say that having all of that said about Frankenstein and realizing that Meg has no context, it's really funny to me. But let's just keep moving.
Yeah. It's all right, Meg. Frankenstein's entire training class the season before you started all ended up prey because Frankenstein killed all of the prey and no one could meet quota.
Iconic.
Okay, that's you'll love to see a girl boss.
Here's the thing: is Valkyrie really will approve? Like Valkyrie doesn't have any stigma against Frankenstein. She's like, nah, that seems badass. You were just better than them. Sucks to suck.
Valkyrie does think that like the system of hunters becoming prey is fucked, and that probably shouldn't be a thing. But that's not Frankenstein's fault.
And in last game, if you had seen it, Frankenstein was destroying prey one after another, and Smog stole all of his kills. And then
I also respect that, but only because it's Smog, and Smog literally handed me dog tags.
Can't do no wrong.
I'm just like, ooh, well,
little Smoggy baby who can do no wrong.
You know what? This is what we needed. We needed somebody who would be a hunter who knew and who would come in and be like, but I love that Frankie, man.
Good
Amazing.
season, lots of good deaths.
240 kills in one season? Wow.
Damn.
That's a record.
That's like every prey. Oh.
All right. So is there anything that anybody would like to do in the green room before things are started? Frankie, obviously there are brass knuckles waiting for you in a lovely wrapped package.
Looks at his best friend. Nods. I get it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Amanita's being really cool and not freaking out because Valkyrie's here, because she's a big fan of Valkyrie and she's just being really cool and very chill about it.
This is Smog and Nita's like first game.
It is.
Yeah.
You only need a second game. The first game she was hypnotized the entire time. So
Ooh, yay. Yay, rough one.
Death Throes and Nita's second game, but the first one doesn't count.
yeah.
My big question is they made like a cute joke about, oh, it's the library, we have to be quiet. Are they going to actually require us to be quiet? Because that seems like some effed up shit that they would make us do. And
Considering there are 1, 2, 3 stealth hunters present, I think you guys are fucked.
That's a
Thanks, Death Throes. I really appreciate that.
That's a great
I was
question,
counting you
Valkyrie.
as one of them. As
Oh,
one
I'm not, but love that. Thank you.
You know,
Love being included.
it's unfortunate that Malady retired and isn't here as the host to answer questions for you. But no. So mechanically, yes, being quiet in the library is important. And if you are making too much noise or causing too much of a disturbance, you will be punished by the librarian and it will hurt.
Is a librarian a killable
Death
option?
Throes turns to Hazard
Yeah.
and immediately goes, I'm so sorry, my cutie patty needs to protect your honey pie. This is gonna suck for you.
But battle cries are good for views? I don't really understand how I'm supposed to kill things without screaming at the same time.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Ah! Pounding.
It's not that hard.
It seems like it would be difficult. I've just never done it.
You should
Valkyrie,
try it.
I need you to know that Tracker has like serious kind of grumpy old man vibes, and so you can definitely play off of that.
Yeah.
No, I was gathering that, and I was also gathering that I will try my best. But Viking's got a Viking, and
Nina's looking down.
Death better.
Nina's looking down at her too many accessories. Is like, oh, I wish I would have known.
You're wearing
Jingle, 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 jingle.
jingle, 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 jingle.
God. Like
I need you to know, Death Throws, that Hazard looks back at you and says, "Oh, my sweet honey bunny cookie cake. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry about me. I got Smog to watch my back." And then they're just like absolutely disgusting. The two of them, like just making like
this being the first time the Smog's seen this, he go fucking chuck stuff in a trash can.
Yeah, Tracker's
Holy
just like
shit.
cringing.
Oh,
oh, they are so cringe, and it is my favorite thing. They are
It's my
ridiculously
favorite
over
network
the top.
aside romance. It's so stupid.
it's so good.
Frankie would look at all of you, would gesture to both of his brass knuckles and be like, I know that some of you, and we'll look at Smog, sometimes have, like, let's say, a vendetta on that might happen, and I'm okay, and I understand. These are contact paralyzers, so just stay away from my fists and don't touch what I touch.
Oh yeah, I made
Yep.
them. You can trust that they will work.
That's hazard.
Oh, oh no! Oh, yeah, I'll be on the other side of the room. No, good luck.
I will be sure to go in the exact opposite direction.
I am
Smart.
not going to punch you. Just saying.
Well,
Try to
the
not
good
to
thing
say
is
that
you
the
might-
things I touch.
That sounds like
Now-
something who's definitely gonna punch me would say.
You say
that now.
paralysis. You say
We
paralysis.
have
You say
never been in an arena together. You don't know how annoying I can be.
Death Row stabbed Dame 3 times.
oh.
So true.
Only one of them on purpose.
All right.
Yeah.
Tracker's
two
just gonna like
were
look
not my
at the
choice.
door and just be like, please let me out. Please let me out. Please.
Free me,
You
I
gotta
beg
get
you.
used to this. You gotta get used to this energy, Houndy. This is how it's gonna be the whole time. Buckle up, or it's gonna be a long season.
It's
All
already
right.
a long season. It's game 2 and it's already a long season.
Motherfucker.
So
We're gonna talk later.
now you guys are all taken
me.
into the library. I'll bring the first floor back up here.
Hell yeah.
Maybe if it loads.
The orderly from Dodgeball is so funny, Crystal.
All right, so you guys are all brought into the first floor of the library to those main steps. Our hunters are gathered there, and the clock starts. So time begins. Frankie, I will offer you the opportunity to move first because it is Frankie's MO.
Okay, Frankie will run in following his MO, but he's okay this time with looking like he doesn't have his usual look, and the chemist knows that
Yes.
like he doesn't have the drug for it, but he still has like a network image to maintain. So he runs in, snowing, like he doesn't really use accessories, so as noiselessly as he can manage.
Yeah. But not sneaking, just moving, right?
Just moving, not sneaking, but not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared. I don't want to see your roll dice, Mallory.
That's fine, I'm so
Roll
sorry.
dice.
I am rolling
I am
dice,
dice.
but it's okay. Nothing happens to you as you enter. You look around in that area and you don't see anything currently, like nothing obvious. You get through 101, you go through those doors into the main library. And you don't see anything very obvious in this area here.
Okay,
would
I'm gonna
you
go
like to move?
the 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, like those like
Okay.
little rooms.
Checking the little rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. You open 104, 105, 106. No. Ooh, okay. When you open 107, you get bashed in the back of the head.
The back of the head.
In the back of the head by a flail.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Because every time you checked something, Gold was looking for you, and he just found you.
Okay.
So you get bashed in the back of the head by a flail. It's just 1 damage. And then when you turn around, Gold is there.
Okay.
And he just looks at you and says, "How's it feel, Frankenstein's monster?"
I have to say this, like, as Hannah. Mallory is both. We are Mallory. Frankie is both, like, really, really terribly guilty about this guy's situation, and also slightly kind of annoyed of how he treated his girlfriend last game.
Correct.
So he looks at him, trying not to get paralyzing things on his body. Not as bad as this is going to feel.
Okay.
And I got 4, a 5, and a 6. So
Okay. So you hit and you crit, and he will be paralyzed for his next action.
do I get the tags now or next turn?
No,
Like,
you
can
can
I
go ahead
punch
and do
and
it
get
right
them?
now. Yeah, you
Okay.
can punch him right now.
I'm not going to stay with him. Like, he's going to be paralyzed. I'm going to leave.
Yeah, go ahead and punch him again. It, like, similarly, paralyzing won't, like, you can't re-paralyze somebody until like
it wears off.
like,
Yeah, they need to have a turn. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, but I meant just that I'm going to leave.
Oh, you're gonna leave.
But-
So you're just gonna leave him paralyzed, and you're just gonna go. Okay.
No, so I'm not. I'm going to stay here for now. Let's see it next turn.
All right. So then let's move on from there. Valkyrie is our usual other run-in person. So
Sure am. I'm seeing that there is like a thing on the second floor, like some sort of loft area or something that's open to the first floor.
So there's like this big balcony thing that opens, so that circle. So there's a big balcony that goes to the second floor and the third floor.
I mean, that seems like a good place to be. Maybe tie some rope there to be able to just kind of sling up and down, see what's going on.
So are you going to go to the third floor and throw a rope down?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
I think that you need to appeal to the sponsors to get that rope.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that.
Yeah, please pitch to the sponsors, and you'll lose the glory.
In like, does that are the hunters mic'd?
Yeah, you're always mic'd, and there also is cameras, like drone cameras, like, on you constantly.
Like, hi, ASMR. We're in the library. I can't do a lot of the really cool shit that I normally do because my really cool shit ideas are all really loud. But if you give me some rope, I've got a really fun idea, and I'll try to be quiet. Thanks.
So you get up to the third floor and rope, a big coil of rope just like gets dropped by a drone in front of you.
Incredible.
And so you tie it off and dangle it down so you can just rappel all the way down.
Yeah, I think I want to like be able to rappel one, if I hear, so I'm like listening out for things happening in like the main sort of lobby-ish areas as opposed to the stacks areas that would be like visible from that like balcony drop down, so that I
Yes.
can repel toward noise. But otherwise, I'll just sort of repel one floor at a time to try to. Valkyrie's just been like gamified to be like kill on every floor, kill on every floor.
All right, so you're on the third floor. You've tied your rope. Do you want to explore anything else on the third floor?
God, normally she'd just yell, "Hey, come and get it" in this kind of arena. But it's
Listen, if you want to be the one who learns what happens when you upset the librarian.
no. Kai heard that and went, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to be quiet." And so she's already on it. I think the third floor has bathrooms on it, right?
Yes, the third floor does have bathrooms.
So I think there's often a kill hiding in a bathroom, and so she's gonna.
There is often a kill hiding in a bathroom.
And Kai knows that, so she's gonna open.
So you check the third floor bathrooms, and there's no one in the third floor bathrooms.
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
Rude.
But hold on a second, please let me see. I know who's here. While you are checking the third floor bathrooms, you like as you turn to go into the second set of bathrooms, you are sneak attacked by surveillance, who wraps a garrote around your neck for 1 damage, which you soak. So.
The worst.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yep.
worst guy.
Correct. What would you like to do?
I mean, my signature move when someone comes up behind me is to try to kick them in the balls. And luckily this man has balls.
I was gonna say, lucky for you, this will work. All right, go for it. Roll.
Yeah, why did my dice decide to be absolutely insane? A 3, a 5, and a 3.
Well, good news.
You hit on threes.
I hit on
You
3.
hit on threes, so you could use that 3 to hit, and do 1 damage. And then, do you want it shameful or painful?
Shameful. Classic.
All right. Shameful to kick somebody in the balls, I guess.
Yeah, it was a weak move.
Low hanging fruit.
He jumped you. Nah, fuck that shit.
He
Low hanging fruit was a good joke.
It was a good joke.
It's surveillance, so he does not cry out. Somebody else might have, but stealth is his thing, which means he just is quiet, unfortunately. And that is where we'll leave Valkyrie, with an easy escape route down the rope, and a garrote around her neck. Next up, I think it's probably death throws is next on my list. Oh.
You know when you intend to unmute yourself and instead you turn off your camera? That's the thing
Yeah.
that happens. Jethro's is on the first floor.
Yes.
I think Jethro is going to go into the stacks.
Okay. You're going to do the stacks on the left that start with PA or the stacks on the right that start with HM?
On the left.
Okay.
And they're going to start like a snake pattern going for a stack.
So you snake your way.
Stealthily.
Yes. Oh, yes. You are stealthily. That is just the way that you work. So you snake your way through the stacks on that side. And you run into, well, you see her before she sees you. Exo is in there. And her eyes are kind of back towards the middle where Frankie and Gold are fighting. so she wasn't really paying attention to you as you came through.
Deathros is going to try to sneak behind her and yank the tags.
Okay. Yeah. You are stealthy, so you will be able to sneak up, but you got to roll the yank tags.
So it begins.
Okay. How do we do?
A 6, a 2, and a 2.
Hey!
Yeah.
Not only can you get her tags, but she doesn't even notice you took them.
Oh, even better.
Because
Ooh.
that's a 6. So
Yeah.
and you are stealthy anyway. So you got
You
Exo,
pull the
Exo's
muscle?
tag.
Pull the muscle. I don't know what.
Yeah, you did unfortunately pull a muscle. And it is a little shameful to just steal, to just especially sneak some tags. No one's gonna air that. Lee's gonna be like, where did he go? Where did they go?
But Deathros doesn't know that, so
Yeah.
Deathros will wink at a camera that's directly in front of Exo and just move away.
The way that is what plays in the Prey prison, even though it's not what ends up on TV.
That's so
All
funny.
right, and that's where we'll leave Death Rose, which means it is time for Hazard and Smog.
Yo. Okay. So let's do this.
Where are we going?
You went to the left stacks, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So are these stacks that also can like
The kind that winds? No, not on this floor.
Damn.
These are just rows.
are there those kind of like shelves in this
Yes.
area?
That is what
Well-
this whole F section is on the 3rd floor.
Cool. We're making our way up there.
Okay.
Can I take 1 second to say one thing? I think that Frankie would have mentioned this, and I forgot because I mentioned it last time, and I forgot that not everyone here knows it. But Frankie said in the last green room, like, Golden XOXO, were hunters with me, please don't kill them. Like, Death Rows knows because they saw the repetitions. I don't know if Valkyrie knows. Keep going.
I don't know if Valkyrie cares. We'll find out.
I wouldn't. Yeah, the Valkyrie cares.
Okay, go.
All
So I
right.
want to so I'll take the
Yes.
rope that Valk used to go up to the
Oh
third
yeah,
floor.
we'll climb up. Heck
Yeah.
yes. Get up there and be like,
Smog and Valkyrie can't possibly not just accidentally be together all the time.
No, because you're gonna love what we're gonna do here. You want in on this? Hazard, you want in on this? I think
oh,
we
we're
got
so
this.
ready. Let's go.
Yeah, go.
Hazard
Go.
climbs up the rope and also like, tips her head to Valkyrie. Thanks for the assist.
So
are you
what you're
okay
gonna
there
do?
with the whole thing? Do you
Fine,
Okay.
fine.
I mean,
What are we doing?
he took the kick real hard and he stood up like a man. That's more impressive. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna wait on the other side.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start closing stacks, and if anyone's inside these stacks, we're either gonna crush them or they're gonna come out. It's one of the two. And it is quiet. We're not disturbing anything. We're not doing anything crazy. Just and
Yep.
if they want to move, they're gonna come to one of us, either me or you.
I love it. So we start closing the stacks here on this floor. And so
Come on, who's in
you
there?
do you want the north side or the south end?
I will take the north end because that seems like the more direct out. If they're gonna come, either they need to go the far way and face Hazard, or they come close to me and go. They're gonna jump the balcony. They come to me. One of the two.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you start closing. Ooh.
Do I feel any resistance as they start getting closer?
So you do feel a little bit of resistance, but what happens is you hear a pop and gas starts pouring out.
Mask down.
From between those, which is
Yeah, thankfully, it's in the middle of it.
yeah, so it is in the middle. Gas starts pouring out. It is a hit. It will not affect you, but it will affect Hazard. Because despite the fact that Smog gave gas masks to like literally everybody, Hazard has never taken one.
But she would never take it.
But Hazard is going to take 1 damage, and the gas does cause a -1 moving forward for a round. So Hazard will have a -1 on her action.
This was on the 3rd floor, right? Does that mean that the bitch strangling me also is taking damage? Because I think they should.
Do you have a gas mask, Kai?
Yes, I'm the first person who got a fucking gas mask from Smog.
All right, let's find out if it... yeah, so it does. It reaches surveillance 2, and so he also takes damage and will take a -1 on his next.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Hey, Haz, does this smell familiar?
Yeah, and Hazard really says, "Since when are you giving your formulas to people?"
Oh, you're fucking dead.
And she's like, God, my arms feel so heavy. I hate this.
Yeah, get used to it. All right. Where could you be?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you keep cranking. Are you gonna keep cranking?
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
great. You keep cranking.
She's like, we're not just gonna sit here all day. You want to come in here? Absolutely not. I know what my shit does.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed that you're the one who found this. Okay. You keep cranking, and another bout of gas comes out. This time it misses Hazard. And it misses the other guy too. So they are not hit, and you guys are not hit. But after this time, Gasleek herself comes out of the stacks. Well, she actually comes out of the room at the end, at the south end.
The one of the 303?
Yeah, and attempts to just hit Hazard in the face directly with gas, but she misses. So there's that. Now she's physically there. Hazard is going to try and attack her. 5, a 1, and a 2. It went really well for Hazard because she has a -1 right now on all of those. So,
but she still hit.
That's true. A 4 does still hit. It's painful. It's shameful.
She don't give a fuck about either one of those.
Correct.
But I'm just imagining Hazard going like.
Think of it more like drops the shield and uses both hands to pick up the mace and swing it because she's just suddenly weak. Good news, she won't be weak next time. Smog, you can hit her though.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We're gonna run down the fucking hall and clobber her ass. All right. A 3, a 5, and a 6. So I'll take the pain.
Okay. You'll take the pain, and she'll take 2 damage. Hazard really does look at you and is like, I thought these suck so much more when they're used against me.
Yeah. Why do you think I built up immunity to it? I told you could do the same thing. You said, no, I want to be able to do it in the red.
Listen, I told you I wanted to be able to taste food, okay? It's not a crime.
I'm working on a hot sauce specifically for that. Thank you.
All right. Now we come back down, and it will be Amanita.
Okay, so I have a very silly idea that probably won't work, but it's something I would do. So my brain's like, would Mallory also do this?
Go for it.
She's gonna enter, and I'm going to the card catalogs. I'm looking up the praise names to see if this shows me where they are.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Smart.
Have I
Dewey
told
Decimal.
you how much I love you, Kat? Because I love you so much. And that is, in fact, on my little list of mechanics here. So
I saw a card catalog playing out, and I was like, their names are in there, aren't they?
Yeah, very, very clearly labeled. There might have been a reason for that.
I had that thought, but Valkyrie would never.
So, who are you looking up? Anybody specific first? Like, who are you
Well,
looking at first?
obviously not the ones that have already been found. Who
I'm
do
just
I
gonna
think
say.
I could take?
So
In a fight?
you have not seen XOXO found, obviously, because it wouldn't be aired. That DT stole the tags, but you've seen that gas leak and surveillance and gold.
Let's find Kit Kat. Let's do Drug Girl against Drug Girl.
Okay. So you look up Kit Kat and it labels her in this room B2 down here in the basement.
We'll head there. I want to get all the other ones. Like I want to like write them, like know them where they are, and then
yes, you write them all down. I'll just tell you when you're ready to go for them.
Wonderful.
Okay. Yeah.
As I pass Rangus, I'm going to tell him where XOXO is as well, and keep going.
He's going to pretend not to hear you, but he's definitely heard.
Okay, you're going to tell him where XOXO is. I need you to know that you're stopping by Frankenstein, so Gold absolutely is going to flail at
Gold
you.
is paralyzed.
Girl's
yeah, that's right. He's paralyzed. Sorry. He's going to glare at you instead. I forgot he hadn't had his... Yeah. Well, because we let Frankie hit him, so I kept being like, no, he's done. But he's not done until it's the next turn for Frankie.
Yeah.
He
goes, let me flip him off, but keep going.
All right. So you head down into the basement and you head over to B2. Let me just see this.
I'm being sneaky so I can get a jump on her.
Yes.
As sneaky as I can be.
Yeah. So you try and sneak in to get a jump on her. Go ahead and roll for me.
Just one?
No, roll them all.
Roll them all. All right. We've got a 4, a 2, and a 4.
Okay. So you is it shameful or painful?
Painful, because I still hate shame. Just as a person. But I won't die for it this time. That's the difference. Princess would have died instead of been shameful. I won't die instead of being shameful.
All right. So you come in and you manage. Kit Kat sees you, but she lets you take the first move. She just lets it happen. Cool. And she goes. She essentially like is just like looking at you as you take the first move, and then she jumps at you and says, I think you look better with an eyebrow piercing.
I horribly agree.
That's convenient because you're getting one.
Yeah.
So Amanita takes 1 damage, and also for the next round, you are affected by her hallucination drugs. Which essentially...
Do I not get like a roll just because who I am as a person?
Because like, of who you are as a person.
Because I do drugs every day of my life.
So I would let you... Ooh, this is a good question. I will let you roll 1d6, but you have to get a 5 or a 6.
Okay.
Because that's what I've done for Smog before. When he didn't have his gas mask.
It's a 2.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
we're good.
No, so you are affected. Her drugs are what we fall under the pacifist, which essentially means that next round you don't really want to attack her. You think she's really cool, and you just feel really chill and really lovely.
You did just get a cool piercing.
And I got cool eyebrow piercing.
You literally have an eyebrow piercing.
God, Scott's gonna love this.
Absolutely. All right. So that's where we'll leave Amanita with all of the knowledge. And that brings us to Tracker.
Go, Houndy, go.
So Tracker is going to have sat there and watched this merry band of misfits basically skip off to their deaths. And it's just gonna take a breath. And he's on the first floor, and in 101, it looks like there are doors to the left and the right that open into stairwells.
Yes.
He is going to take the right stairwell up 1 floor to the 2nd floor.
Hey, look, people on the 2nd floor. All right.
Hey.
And so that would put him coming out around QH and QL.
Yes.
So he's actually going to walk up to QB, looking down the stacks as he goes,
Mm-hmm. He's stealthing his way along, and
stealthing his way along
ability. Okay.
to see what he sees.
Yes. So as you make your way up that set of stacks, you see Oni with her fans.
Okay.
So she's the one with the two bladed fans ready to go.
Lovely. Knives against knives. We love this. Okay. Does she have her back to it?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Because
So
she is poised sort of watching the main area, like the balcony, and I imagine you sort of like came around to sneak. So
so he's going to quietly.
she watched a rope drop down the balcony and she's like,
what the fuck? She's like, what is happening? So he's going to quietly come up behind her and, cognizant of the fact that if he frightens her, she might scream, and that could make the librarian angry, he's going to take the knife and he's going to reach with his non-dominant hand and try to like put his hand over her mouth while he goes for the like gut shank.
Yes, roll for it. We love it.
That's why I love it, man. God.
We
One word, dreamy.
Oh, he's not going to be dreamy now. A 4, a 1, and a 3.
Well,
Still
hey,
damage.
Yeah, you do hit. So you
don't you hit
got...
on threes?
No, I don't. I have nothing.
Yeah.
Howdy has absolutely nothing.
We need to
You
get Howdy up
get
there.
one set of tags?
Yeah. So I got 1 money.
Yeah,
but I had so much shame.
2 money. Oh.
I have so much shame. I already have 4 shame because
well,
last
now you have 5 shame.
Oh, handy.
So
I meant to make Vox give you a what to get rid of your shame thing, but
no.
I think you receive a message that says you can get rid of your shame by attacking XOXO.
Okay.
It will eliminate all of your shame if you attack X. It doesn't say kill. It says attack XOXO.
Okay.
I was much nicer. I was gonna say if you just accidentally stab Smog, you're so much nicer than I am.
Oh.
We haven't been public.
Yeah. I mean, Tracker and Smog aren't known. But don't worry.
We've kept that.
You've been in Tracker's hotel room. That's public enough. Thank you so much.
They're friends. They're bros.
Yeah,
they're bros.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But
just dudes being dudes, man.
Yeah, just dudes being dudes. Hanging out, sleeping together on the couch,
watching manly shows.
All right,
watching manly shows.
So it does say that you can attack XOXO to get rid of all of your shame. But you do take pain and shame this time. But you also hit her. You do stop her from screaming because that was your goal. But she's going to turn around and not slice you with her fans, actually. So good on you.
So question, just because I'm a noob. So he took pain and shame. So he's down 1.
Yes.
So he has 9 health
left.
But he has 5 shame. So that means 0 glory.
Not until after the game is over, because you can always get rid of shame. So you still have that glory if you want to spend it in game.
Perfect.
Okay. You can still do cool shit, lose that shame.
We leave you there and we return to Frankie.
I mean, I thought this was cool shit, but apparently.
I want... Frankie's going to sponsors or to the network in general, which is something that he doesn't do. But the network does want a change of image for Frankenstein, and now he can't talk. So he's going to very, very, very slowly, considering that he has this very deep voice, low and gravelly, looking at the camera. He's going to say, "I don't want to kill my teammates. Can you please give me something so I can lock him up in here?"
Oh, so you can lock him up. All right. So you get a key for room 107.
I catch the
it
key.
gets dropped.
I push the paralyzed gold into the room.
You do
and
need
I
to roll
close
for me,
it.
just to make sure that you do this successfully.
Come on, normal roll. Yes, I do. 4 and 4 and a 4 actually.
A 4?
Very, very.
Okay.
A 4, a 4, and a 4.
Oh, straight 4s. Great.
Yeah.
So you successfully push him in.
It was just one die to see if I did it.
Yeah, it was, but that's okay.
Well,
It's all 4s. Yeah. So you push him in and lock the door, and I assume take the key with you.
Yes.
Obviously, the store does have health, and he may try to come for you.
Yeah.
But
it's going to slow him down.
it's going to slow him down. So you lock him in there. What are you doing next?
Since I can now, I'm going to see if I can help my friend. I'm gonna go to this, to where Amanita left.
Oh, to where Amanita went. Okay.
Yeah, to where Amanita went.
So you
look
saw
at my
her...
cool eyebrow piercing.
Yeah, she was in a fight, so you know where she is. So
Yeah.
you can head into the basement, and into B2.
And get attacked.
Yeah, and get attacked because Frankie's not particularly stealthy. It's really hard to be stealthy when you're a
This is Kit Kat. She's cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you are gonna get attacked, Frankie.
Oh my god, matching eyebrow piercing. Let's go.
Oh, interesting. I was gonna say that Frankie, I think, deserves a nose stud. So
Doesn't he have one?
Well, I can't
Extra
remember if
one.
that was in the drawing or not.
Gets the collarbone dermal right there.
Let me
Does
check.
he have a nose stud in the drawing?
Yes, he does. Actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
You could give him like the matching one, the other side if you want to.
Cross.
No, we're gonna do something else. Does he have a lip in the drawing? A lower
Yes.
lip would also be good. See, he's already so hot. Okay. How do we
The industrial.
He has one. He has a helix, but
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't
has
have
a helix.
like the.
All right, well then I guess
You
gets
got
an
2
eyebrow
ears.
if he doesn't have an
There's
eyebrow.
only one place left. The nipple it goes.
He doesn't
There's
have an
not
eyebrow, but
only
he
one
could-
place left.
You could give him the it's the conch, the one that goes.
Mhm.
I have one.
Yeah, okay, great. She
Oh.
goes for his ear, and gives him a piercing. It's does 1 damage to you, gives you a piercing.
Can I try to resist considering the amount, how weird my blood is?
You could roll 1d6 and get a 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Same as I let Amanita. Well, it's not really a blood
Don't fail
thing,
me.
but yeah.
I mean, it has to go for the blood.
I mean, yeah. Your blood can still travel things there, Frankie.
I got a 5!
All right.
I sure got so excited about a 5.
So
I
you
wish you could see the roll.
You get
I want to
injured.
get another camera for that.
You get injured, you get a piercing, but you still feel like you could attack her. But Nita also says, "Have you met my friend Kit Kat? I'm looking at my new piercing," and she looks just so happy to be here.
I think I know, like I heard this defect that Kit Kat has, like in the beginning. I think I know what's going on.
Mhm. Well, yeah, you know that she has drugged hardware in her piercing gun.
Yeah. This is some good shit. Okay. I'm gonna try to attack this person.
Go for it.
And it is want to show you because otherwise I feel like you will think
Oh,
that
no.
I'm cheating.
Listen, you're a dice god.
But
We
this
believe.
is the 4. This is a 3, and this is a 6. Okay.
Okay.
A
A 4, 3, and a 6. So
Yes.
is it painful or shameful?
I think it's shameful.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All she did was give you a piercing, and you're just hitting her for 2
Exactly.
damage.
How
Yeah, like
dare.
I'm hitting her with my brass knuckles and paralyzing her with for 1 turn.
Frankie,
All she
Frankie,
did
no!
All she did was give us piercings and make my friend have a good time. This is unfair.
Gun.
Party foul.
Yeah, it's definitely a party foul. You hit her in the face, and before the paralyzing like takes effect, she goes, "But I thought the piercing looked good." And then she just
I
falls
gotta-
over.
I gotta get a hunter I don't like for Kit Kat to kill, so me and Kit Kat can hang out.
Valkyrie, it is your turn. Let's go back up to floor 3, where you have told Smog and Hazard that you're all good with the growth. It is technically his turn first. And he
a -1 because he's gassed up.
Yes, he has a -1. Which means that he does miss because he got a 4 and now it's a 3. Next turn he will be fine.
Yeah, well.
I just want to hit him on top of the head with my axe.
Yeah, do it. Roll for it. Let's see.
A 6, and a 1.
Ah!
So,
is it shameful
Damn.
or painful?
It's always shameful.
Yeah.
Let's go gambling.
About Valkyrie.
Not a 6, a 6 and a 1.
I can't stop winning.
I can't stop winning.
All right. You smash him with your axe. He's bleeding heavily and will go down with just one more hit.
I assume he lets go of me.
Yes, he definitely does. This time he lets go of the garrote. Well, he actually, when he tried to like cinch it up, it slipped out of his fingers when he missed. So
is he still holding it, or?
Yeah, he's still holding it in one hand.
I'll just grab like the other end of it, and I kind of want to kill him with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Kill a bitch with their own weapon.
Wow, what a death throws move.
A 6, a 5, and a 2.
Yeah!
Nice.
So
Fuck him up.
I'll
a
do
little bit shameful.
Yeah, I'll do a little bit.
I just want to see Val pick him up, like wrap his neck around the rope and drop him off the balcony. Like,
How is that shameful? Oh,
She trips at the very end.
No. The reason that it's shameful is because Valkyrie's not killing with her axe. Yeah. And like part of her thing is like the way that she kills. She screams.
I knew it was a cheat.
She's not doing any of the things that Valkyrie normally does, and that's the shame.
I can't yell. I can't. I didn't know how to do a final axe move without a yell, so had to.
The shame is that she has disappointed her sponsors by not being Valkyrie.
Oh, no.
Not the brand.
Not the brand.
I'm sorry, it's because of the arena. There's 2 types.
Valkyrie, ASMR story.
So you hang him. He also doesn't make any noise because you broke his neck as you threw him over the edge.
Huzzah! Take the dog tags, secure them.
Mm-hmm. You've got the dog tags, you toss him over the edge, and he is dead. The announcement happens that Valkyrie has made the first kill of the evening, and then we jump ahead to death throws.
First floor.
Mm-hmm. You have the stacks on the other side, or
I'm gonna go to the stacks on the other side, yeah.
Okay. You start moving through the stacks on the other side. Go ahead and roll 1d. Oh no, you just stealth.
I don't roll.
Yep, I forget.
I just stealth.
So you move through the stacks on the other side, and as you are looking down, I have somebody over there. Who's over there? Okay. As you are looking down the stacks on the other side, you don't see anybody like in between the stacks, but you take a step back and you see Charlotte standing on top of the stacks with her net ready to drop.
Okay.
Surprise.
A net is really difficult to throw back.
Correct. Well, I mean, she's going to throw it at you. You could throw it back.
I can try. There is only
try.
one thing. Death throws dust, so
Throw a knife.
knife.
The flying knives.
That's a 4, a 2, and a 1.
Hey, so you hit.
And it's shameful and painful.
Yep. It's painful and shameful. That happens. You do hit Charlotte. You catch her with the knife. And she...
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
I'm moving away from the area where the net, like, I'm not shooting straight up.
Yes. Mhm. No,
I'm
she's
not
gonna...
standing there as a sitting duck, so she just lets go of the net and it falls on me.
No, she's gonna have to move to try and trap you. Which she is gonna try and do. Which she is really, really not going to do. She rolled a 1, which means that she absolutely fails. In fact, she drops her net on...
You can now throw it at her.
Yeah, she drops her net on no one.
Throw it back.
Do you want to throw it back? I'll let you have
Yes,
another
I want to
turn.
throw it back.
Yes.
Of course I want to throw it back.
This is when DC finds out that throwing nets is not like throwing knives.
Throwing nets is very different from throwing knives. But they're gonna try.
They're gonna try.
God bless.
Network
That's
darling.
2
DC.
5s and a 1, and I crit on 5.
Yes, you do.
Amen.
Maybe
Do you
that's
want,
your thing.
is it shameful or painful?
Painful. Because
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I have enough shame.
it is painful because her net is made of razor wire and you were not
Yeah.
really taking that into consideration as you
Ow.
were
Not at
trying
all.
to use it. But with your crit, not only do you catch her in the net, but you pull her down off of the stacks. So now she is
Hell
on
yeah.
your level.
Get on my level, bitch.
Yeah, and that yeah, well, you're probably gonna kill her because the effect of that net is that you are trapped for a turn. So you've now trapped her for a turn. We will
Tangled web.
come back to you. Now we move on to Smog and Hazard.
Yeah, we're fucking a bitch up.
Yes, you are fucking a bitch
back
up.
back to your beatdown.
Which I think it's her first
Sure.
because
She
she
can go
broke
first.
out and hit Hazard.
Yeah.
But this time she's going to try and hit you in the face.
Go ahead and take that -1 while she's at it.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yes. So she is going to try and hit you in the face.
Always replicated, never copied.
Yeah. She does manage with a 5, which is a 4. So she smashes you in the face.
Ow.
But just for 1 damage, which you soak. Because you soak stuff now. And
Yep. Yeah, I do.
that ends her -1, but it does make it your turn. And then Hazard's turn.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just gonna punch her. Like he's not. You're gonna use my fucking formulas? Nah, bitch.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing that shit. There's a little wild eye in Smog as like fucking wow. Okay. Let's do this.
The best form of flattery is copycatting. So
All right. Do.
Finish them.
Okay. I haven't looked yet. So 3, 2, 1. Ah.
We see nothing.
I haven't seen it yet. What does it say?
it will
Oh.
All right. You definitely finish her. You completely destroy her, actually.
death.
Tell us how you end her.
Okay. Smog takes off the mask. He walks up to her and like takes off the mask and takes off her mask and like cranks the canister between the two of them, and he just takes a deep breath in and then shoves it in her mouth.
I love it.
Oof.
Don't fucking copy me again. Oh, you won't have a chance.
Yeah, and you hit her with the bleed gas, apparently. So blood just comes pouring out of her eyes and ears and mouth and everywhere else.
Shoulders needs and toes needs and toes.
And since he did take a little bit, he spits a little bit of blood up out on her on the corpse. He goes, You used too much last time. Too much arsenic.
Some guys just can't hold
Yeah.
their
Arsenic.
arsenic.
He had it coming.
So Hazard is going to
Go find your honey bunches of oats or whatever the fuck he is.
Honey bunches of oats.
no, but Hazard is going to is gonna just like hit the body with her mace because she's angry. And then I think go take the rope to the second floor and just be like, come on, Smog, let's go.
Jumping balconies at the apartment, back down to the second floor.
Yes, correct. Yeah, so that's the thing is Hazard doesn't bother with the rope. The rope exists. Hazard just swings over the edge of the balcony and down into the second floor.
We do this every day of our fucking life.
And I'm just gonna, because obviously I know where people are, I'm gonna roll to see if she can find somebody.
She just like kicks someone in the mouth by accident.
I was like, please don't kick Tracker on the way in.
God.
How close were you to that little balcony rope?
Oni was looking at it.
Correct. Oni was looking at it.
So pretty close.
Actually, that she does know. She knows where Oni is, so she does just come swinging in the balcony to kick Oni in the face. And she does succeed. We've got a 4, a 5, and a 1. So,
well, yes.
It's shameful to have kicked someone in the face that way.
On accident.
Oh no, I was gonna say it's painful. Hazard takes the pain. But
the calculated risk of going down the balcony is pretty cool.
Yeah. But it does mean that Oni will take 1 damage on her next turn in addition to the damage that she just took, because Hazard has +1 acid. But yeah, so Hazard comes swinging down off the balcony and kicks her, but doesn't really think it through, and doesn't stick the landing very well, which is kind of painful. And then just looks over at Tracker and says, "Oh, hey."
Hi.
Wait,
can he just go like shh?
Oh, you know what? You know what?
God damn it.
So sorry.
Hey.
You're so right about Hazard's inability.
Who reminded the GM about their mechanic?
I know, damn it. I was trying to go for RP points.
Tracker's the first like, didn't we have homework last night? Tracker!
Fully.
Hazard is definitely not quiet when this happens. And throughout the whole library, you guys hear a quiet in the library. And
God,
about where you are.
Is the librarian a prey? Can we fight the librarian?
Nita so high.
Yep. Okay. So you guys all hear quiet in the library.
Fuck.
Yeah. This is unfortunate. It's actually only right now going to affect. Yeah, it's only going to affect Frankie and Amanita.
What?
Because
what did nothing wrong?
We did nothing. We were so quiet.
Correct. But what happens is all of the doors shut and lock.
Oh.
And you are the only ones in a room currently. This is your first infraction. You should probably continue to be quiet. Okay.
Wait, Frankie, don't you have keys? See if they work on the doors.
That was my gesture. Like,
yeah.
Frankie.
I am going to Amanita, it is your turn. Actually, this is your pacified turn. Amanita, enjoy being cute and adorable. We are going to also then just to keep it going, we are going to make this is also Kit Kat's paralyzed turn. And
can I just, while she's paralyzed, be like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna take these and take her dog tag. I'm not hurting her.
I was gonna say, right, but it's the same. Like, she's paralyzed and then you are still pacified in this turn. So you both come out of it at the same time.
Okay.
So you both come out of it at the same time. And we're gonna go ahead and just let you both. Technically, Frankie would get an action, but we're not giving it to him. We're just
why not? Why do I paralyze someone and then don't get an action? That's not fair. That's the whole reason to paralyzing someone is getting an action then.
Yeah, no. So Frankie gets his action, and then Amanita and her will come out of it. So go ahead, Frankie.
Okay. If I hit her again, she'll still get. She'll still get.
Are you doing damage with these hits, or is it just paralyzing?
No, it is damage. They're brass knuckles.
Mm-hmm. I'm just asking.
Yeah,
no,
you damage.
They do damage. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But if you hit her again, it won't paralyze her because you can't back.
No, yeah, exactly. I'll still hit her again. Because I can't be locked in a room and not hit my target. Mm-hmm. That would be very bad for my image. Yeah. A 5, a 4, and a 2. So it's a regular hit. And
yep. A 5, a 4, and a 2.
How much shame do I have? No, it's gonna hurt.
Okay.
I want it to hurt somehow. Like, do I like get hit with her piercing or something?
Yeah, I would say a piercing slices you while you're doing it. All right, so then she comes out of being paralyzed. Amanita comes out of being drugged at the same time, essentially. Anita, you get the first move.
All right.
She looks pretty beat up. She looks really beat up, actually.
I got a 6, a 6, and a 4.
Oh, I was gonna say, and she's still looking at Frankie like Frankie betrayed her.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. A 6, a 6, and a 4. She's dead.
Hell yeah. She's not my friend. She gave me on drugs against my consent. That's not friendship.
That's
she got a cool piercing.
She absolutely did do that. So Amanita, you how did she die?
I didn't get to do my cool vampire move last time, so I get to do my cool vampire move this time. So she's looking at Frankie, and I imagine Anita's behind her, and just like blinks out of this pie and goes, "The fuck!" and jumps and rips the neck with her teeth.
Yeah.
So great. You spurt blood all over Frankie.
And all over both of us. We were both
Frankie like trying very hard not to look at himself like again.
I was like the all white outfit and then blood.
And Amanita, when you pull back, the tags are in your mouth.
And I just smile at Frank.
All right.
Of course, she's gonna get the credit for his hard work. Can I like?
Correct.
I got the 6.
Yeah, well, I did the rest of the damage. Okay, so I was going to ask. Like, I'm not going to attack anyone this turn, obviously. But can I try my key on the door?
Yes, it does not work.
Damn it! Can I kick the door?
You are the key, son.
Yes,
can I be the key?
You can kick the door, but when you guys are up again, because you attacked her this time. So we're leaving you guys there, and it is Tracker's turn.
All right, so Tracker is currently dealing with Oni, who has now been kicked in the face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, so he's just gonna keep going to finish the job because that's what he's here for.
All right.
A 6, a 5, and a 3.
Yeah.
A 6, a 5, and a 3. Okay.
We love this.
Is it shameful or painful?
It's painful.
Okay. So you take pain. She is really hurting. She is definitely hurting.
Can I use a move action?
Use a move action.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
So I was thinking, if she's really hurting, could I just like grab the tags and then just like huck her over the balcony from the second floor to the first floor?
um, she's
There's
gonna
just
get
gonna
a
be a little pile up of bodies on the first floor. By
Yeah,
the end.
just
she is gonna get a move before you have a chance to do that because you have to
Okay.
roll again. But I am not necessarily against that.
Perfect.
She is going to hit both you and Hazard though, because 2 fans means she can hit multiple targets.
Wacha wacha.
And she is gonna hit both you and Hazard. She is going to hit Hazard for 2 damage
Good damn.
and Tracker for 1 damage.
Cool.
Hazard is at 5 health. Smog.
Okay. Heard.
Um,
Heard.
and then it would technically Hazard would have another turn. I don't know that Hazard will take this from you, but we'll wait until it's back around for Hazard. So it is now Valkyrie because Frankie is going to move with Amanita.
I think that I want to rappel down to the second floor, but specifically on the side where I know that the bathrooms are, because there wasn't anyone in the bathrooms up there. So
Welcome to the party. We're all there.
and I don't know what side of the balcony you're on.
Oh yeah, we are on the side with the bathrooms.
With the bathrooms.
That's unfortunate.
But we're deeper in the stacks over here, so like around QK ish.
Yeah.
So you come down into that area and you are heading into these bathrooms.
Yeah, just a peek in.
Yep.
See if anyone's in there.
Just a peek
Okay.
in. That's really great of you to have done that. When you open the door to the men's room, you get stabbed with an ice pick, and it is a crit because he crits on 5s.
Oh, no.
You soak both of the damage though because you have soak 5 now. As
Nice.
frostbite comes for you.
I mean, my axe was freaking ready.
Go for it.
I assume that if he's close enough to stabby stab, then he's close enough to just swing.
Oh yes, for sure he is.
So actually, I think that Valkyrie's likely to be pissed off by having been stabbed and will go for the arm to remove the weapon with the arm.
Yeah, go for it.
So that's a 3, a 3, and a 2, but I hit on 3s. So
You do hit on 3s.
I hit and it's painful and it's shameful, but
Yep, it's painful and it's shameful, but you hit him, and you do injure his arm. It's not enough to remove it or remove the ice pick, but you did diggity dang did hit him. Which brings us to death throws.
I have a bitch to kill
Yes,
that's
you do.
trapped at their net.
Yes.
That is also that she's also taking damage from.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, that she's trapped. So she will not have a move unless you for some reason remove the net.
Why would I?
Why would you?
That's a 5, a 2, and a 1, but I crit on 5.
Hey, which is enough to take her down.
Fuck yeah.
Tell us how she dies.
So Death Throes is definitely fully creepy in this moment. Because what they're going to do is they are going to grab the net, that's how they get her again, and drag it off of her.
Okay.
So it's very bloody.
Mm-hmm.
And then throw a knife pinpoint position into her neck and cut off her windpipe.
Amazing. Fuck. I need to apologize for Hazard. Oh no, it's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I am going to apologize for Hazard, but the good news is that the library doesn't notice when Hazard absolutely yells, "Holy fuck, that was hot!"
Oh my god.
Shut up!
But the library
I'm gonna tell you what the
noticed, so you're okay.
I'm gonna throw you off the fucking balcony next if you don't shut the fucking mouth.
You're not near her. But Tracker can say that. Which
Tracker
does
would not threaten to throw Hazard off a balcony.
Deathros hears it and like looks with a death glare into the camera and mouth is shut the fuck up.
It's
like,
all right.
I know you're watching, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
God damn it, there's gonna be Dom TikToks of death throws in the morning. Damn it.
And they know it.
Yeah, so Hazard does yell that, but she rolled a 6, so the library doesn't notice. I don't know why that happens, but all right,
Deathros grabs the dice.
yes, it is Hazard's turn. She is going to attack this bleeding fans lady.
God fucking damn it.
Sorry, Tracker.
That's all right.
She doesn't care about the. Oh man, yes, she really is. Wow, what a waste of a 6, a 6, and a 4 on somebody who only had 1 health left. But it's not shameful or painful. It is badass as she essentially, I think, swings the mace and like just knocks her off the stacks, out of the stacks and into the rope. And then it's, she hangs and falls down the balcony, landing on the first floor. But the tags are wrapped around the mace when she pulls it back. And she just offers them in your direction. You can choose not to take them.
He's going to take them because he's been in this long enough that he's like, you do not take tags that you're given. It sucks and he doesn't like it and he's pissed about it, but he's going to take them.
And Hazard is absolutely going to blow you a kiss and then jump her way down to the first floor. This is who she is.
Goddamn fucking kids.
Kids, she's been here longer than you have.
Doesn't matter. She's not acting like an adult.
Kid.
Oh, Hazard has never been an
Hi.
adult.
Neither do I.
Amanita and Frankie, it is your turn, which means Gold's turn too. Gold does 1 damage to the door. All right.
Okay. Question.
Answer.
If I try to get out of here, am I going to use my turn in hitting the door?
So
or is it a hit and then I get to use my turn? Because otherwise I'm going to look at Amanita like, well, since you are so strong and you can finish things.
I would like to use my Sebastian Stan boon to break the door down.
You absolutely can use your
There you
Sebastian
go.
Stan boon to break the door down.
That's
Cool.
thinking with
I
portals.
kick it down, look at Frankie, flip him off, and leave.
All right. In
I
that
love
case,
this.
Amanita
Dog
is going.
tag still in my mouth.
Amanita is going first. Do you want to do any more exploring in the basement?
I'm gonna look at my list of where the prey are that Frankie
Okay.
could have had if he was nice to me.
Yes.
And
He saved your ass.
He's gonna go find Vine.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go find vines. You are going to the second floor.
Where everyone is.
Correct. But they're over at the queues over there in that corner. You are going to NT all the way down in the bottom left. So you come up the other stairs, come out at NT, and that's where you find vines. Are you attempting to sneak up on them? You would need to roll 1d6 for me.
It is a sneak, and she currently is just watching them.
Okay, yeah. So roll 1d6 to see if they notice you.
It's a 6.
They do not notice you.
Cool. What's Vines doing?
Vines is kind of hiding in between the stacks. Just sort of like trying to keep an eye out for things. They don't seem to be actively trying to pursue anyone.
Okay. That's my turn. Thanks, game.
Okay. Great. Frankie.
Frankie is going to go look for a prey because apparently his best friend doesn't love him.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, wait. What prey were left?
So you know that Frostbite is fighting Valkyrie.
Mm-hmm.
You know where Gold is because you left him there. Grease and XOXO and Vines are still.
I told you where XOXO is.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna go fight XOXO.
Okay,
I want to go fight Grease if I can.
You want to try
A
and
child.
find Grease?
Yes.
Amanita maybe. Okay. So you are going to make your way up. Hang on a second. Because you have to go back through this floor and you're on camera. Gold is
Like
really...
I can go for Grease or I can go for Frostbite, the one that I find first is.
Okay, well, Frostbite,
basically
you know where Frostbite is because Valkyrie is fighting him.
Oh no, sorry. Then Grease. I thought that Frostbite wasn't otherwise engaged.
Yeah, no, the ones that are not otherwise engaged are Vines and Grease.
XOXO and yeah.
And
No, okay.
XO.
I'm going for Grease and leaving Vines to.
Okay.
My friend that wants to talk to Vines.
So I need you to roll, because unless Amanita told you where people were, but she only told you where XOXO was.
I'm going to get my Sebastian Stan Boone to know what the fuck this bitch is.
Great. I was gonna say because otherwise, like everybody else had to, stumble onto people.
Yeah, of course.
So you find out that you need to go to the 3rd floor, and over in room 309 is where you will find.
Okay. I'm gonna go up the. Is the rope still there?
Yes, the rope is still there.
I'm gonna use the rope.
Okay. So you climb the rope to the 3rd floor. Smog is still on the 3rd floor. Down by room 303. When you
I'm going to ignore everyone else and barrel to room 309.
Okay.
I'm not going to. I said barrel. I'm going to go there, like.
Yes.
At an angry step, but like not running.
Looking the idea that Frankie's just climb up the rope. He just sees Smog holding someone by the collar. They're like blood all over. It's like, hey, how's it going? Like hey, that way. Like, hey,
like Frankie had a problem in here. Blood.
All right.
Again?
So you do have to break down this door.
Okay, would that be my attack, or would that be?
Yeah, this is your attack. You could appeal to because you have 1 glory.
Yes,
or you maybe have 2 glory. You could appeal to the sponsors to unlock the door for you. If you don't want to waste your turn knocking it down.
Okay, I'm going to appeal to my sponsors.
All right, let's hear it, Frankie. Give us a speech.
Frankie's going to look at the sponsors and say, I don't want to attack my teammates and I don't want to get in the middle of other fights again. Like, give me the opportunity to prove to you that I can do this on my own. And
the door clicks open.
Great.
The door clicking open and you appealing to the sponsors does let Grease know you're coming.
Obviously.
Yeah. So when that door opens, you get kicked. And he hits on 3, so you do get kicked. Okay. He has like a rocket-powered boots, but essentially he just uses them to kick harder.
Kick people, yes. Okay.
So that's just 1 damage for you.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm going to get up from my prone position because I was just kicked in the face. And I'm going to
I think in the
roll.
chest. Your face is
Okay, kick
really
the
high
face.
up. Yeah.
That's true. And I got a 666, which is not going to be a kill, Mallory.
Okay, that's fine. So you are pulling your punches to not kill him.
Yeah, I guess that I would leave him in 1 health.
Yeah.
And I'm taking the tags.
And you're just pulling the tags off of him. Okay. He, like, when you don't kill him, he is going to like run past you, and use his boots to just jump off the balcony and go down.
That is perfect for me because if he stayed, I would have had to kill him.
Yeah, you have
run
a
away.
reputation.
Yay.
He didn't want to die.
Like, I almost killed him with 1 punch. Oh, wait, he can't. He's paralyzed.
Ooh, he is paralyzed. You're right. I forgot about
Boots just go boom.
He's paralyzed. So he's lying there paralyzed. It is your turn. What are you doing?
My turn again?
Yeah, because he's paralyzed and he has 1 health left. So if you're I usually let people kill at this point.
Okay. Frankie is going to have a little bit of an existential crisis. What the fuck do I have to do now? Hannah doesn't want to make everyone else waste his time, so if I get a 1, Frankie is going to think that he can't get away with not killing.
Okay.
And he's going to kill. And I got a fucking 1. So,
oh no!
Crazy that your first kill is gonna be a child. Anyway.
Woof. Oh boy.
I don't want to do this.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna narrative do this. Power. You can just
I'm not gonna do this.
Okay. Yeah. So Frankie just walks away.
Frankie is going to look down at him and kind of kick him a little bit, showing that he can't move, and walk away from him as if he wasn't worth his time.
Okay. Great. You do that. Okay.
And close the door behind him. Just stay there.
Yeah, it doesn't relock because it's unlocked now, but you do close the door behind him. Okay.
Occupado.
So that brings us to Tracker.
All right. Fuck. So we know where everyone now is except XOXO.
You don't know where Vines is.
I don't know where Vines is.
Yeah. So you don't know where Vines or XOXO is, but you know that Grease is almost dead on the 3rd floor. And you know that Frostbite is fighting Valkyrie right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Tracks. What? Stop. What is...
You also know that Gold is locked in a door on the 1st floor.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what would be more important to Tracker, because he has a set of tags, which means he won't be on quota, but yeah,
Grease would give you the kill. You don't. I don't think you have enough time unless you get a 666 to kill Gold, and you were asked not to.
Correct, but I don't know if he cares anymore at this point. Y'all have pissed him off.
I want to remind you that you've also been told if you attack XOXO that all of your shame is gone.
That is, yeah. So I think Tracker, because Tracker doesn't know Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
But he does know that these people used to be hunters.
He does, but Tracker has been in the game a long time.
And you end up fighting people that used to be hunters all the time.
All the time. So he's going to, I guess, can I use my Sebastian stand boon to know where XOXO is?
You know where XOXO is.
Where are they?
So they are on the 1st floor in the stacks over here at, hold on, I gotta remember which N it is. At NA.
Okay. So he is going to go and head towards NA. with the full intention of attacking her, knowing that he probably doesn't have time to finish it before the round is over.
That's fine. You get rid of your shame just for attacking.
Yep.
So you are absolutely able to get to her, and because you have stealth innately, you get to attack first.
Cool. So he's going to do the same thing he did with the other one because he doesn't want to screw with the library. He's going to creep up behind them. He's going to take one hand, put it over their mouth, and then just go for the belly. And I think it was a 6, a 5, and a 2 last time as well. So
you're nothing if not consistent.
Consistent.
So is it painful or shameful? It should just be shameful. You're going to get rid of all of your shame.
It's just going to be shameful.
It's also a little shameful for you to agree to the network. So you do stab her in the gut, and it hurts. Everybody, now that there has been a fight engaged, would see this on the screens. So yep. Frankie, no.
Frankie knows.
All right. So that is Tracker, which brings us back up to Valkyrie.
Sweet. I mean, I want to kill a motherfucking ice pick.
Mm-hmm.
Still got time.
He goes first. Mm-hmm. He does not hit. Your turn.
I don't think I've gone that turn.
Oh.
I don't.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Val can go, but I'll go after Val.
Okay. Yep. You're right.
Cut. A 3, a 5, and a 5. So hit with the 3, take no pain or shame.
All right, you got it. 1 damage for that, and it is your turn, Smog.
Is there it's like a back office?
I swear to God, are you going for the library?
Yeah.
Get up.
All the prey's engaged. Like, hey, I've got 10 health in a dream. Hazard's fine. Like
10 health in a dream.
Okay, so you're
actually
asking,
I got 12 health in a dream, to be real fair.
You're asking if there is an office where you could go after the librarian.
I just want to see if there is one.
There is an office. It's on the first floor. It's unlabeled. It is the unlabeled room down in the lower left there.
He finds one of the cameras and he looks around. He's like, and he like brings the camera down and like holds the drone and like goes, "We all know this is not my style. I fucking hate this. I'm being quiet because I have to be. That's only the fucking reason I have to. Valkyrie does not want to do this. I don't want to do this. And sure as fuck Hazard doesn't want to do this. So if we can take the librarian out, we can be loud as fuck. And you guys want that, right? You guys want that, yeah. So help me out here. But me to you. And I would like to use a smash and sand gif.
Okay.
And see if I am able to make my way closer to the library.
Yeah, so you can take the rope down to the first floor.
Woo!
It's just Carl in there pressing buttons.
It's the Shiba Inu from Resident Evil.
You can take the rope down to the first floor. You go to that room. The door unlocks for you because the sponsors let it unlock.
Thank you, my love.
And inside, you do find just a clearly automated system and a training bot.
Oh, we're gonna go inside.
I knew it was training bot.
Training bot.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was training bot.
Amazing, cool. So he closes the door behind him and locks the door, and I jump the bot.
All right, roll for me. The bot does not have tags. It's just important that you know that.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's my dice roller. A 6, a 3, and a 4.
All right.
So I can get robot punched.
Yep. Yes, you can. But you do 2 damage to him, which is almost enough to get him done because he only has 3. So.
Oh, fantastic. I hit the intercom on the desk. Hi,
you...
guys.
Wait, did you say shameful or painful?
Painful.
Okay.
Yeah,
you hit the intercom on the desk and you just say, "Hi, guys." Wait, are you doing that right now?
Yeah.
Before you've killed him?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Well, if I'm between him and the console, I assume the console's not automated. So if I'm between him and the console, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
It is his turn.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because you went, which means it is his turn.
Sure.
Which means he's going to activate the next library automation, which is going to affect. Hold on, I have to think about where everybody is right now. Frankie left the room.
This is not shit. My bad.
Frankie, you are on the third floor.
Yes, I am.
Valkyrie, you are on the second floor.
We're all fine here.
Tracker is on the first floor. Death Rose is on the first floor. Amanita is on the second floor. Ooh. It is the second floor.
Oh, thank God.
So
yeah.
my second floor people are Amanita and Valkyrie, right? And also Frostbite and Vines. All of you get electrified as the floor just like lights up with electricity, and everybody was standing on the ground this time. So everybody takes 1 point of damage.
Great.
Shit, my bad. That wasn't me. That was the bot in here. It's a librarian's bot, by the way.
Stop talking.
So Vines takes it, and Frostbite takes it too. Okay, so that was Smog's turn. He made choices. I hope all of you enjoyed that. It is Death Rose.
Death Rose is gonna go find Hazard.
Oh, okay. Great. So Hazard is also on the first floor, has jumped down with the plan of joining you. But knows now that there's somebody on the third floor that you guys could take down with just one hit.
A bonding moment.
And it's really gonna be like,
I think that they just look at each other and start sprinting up the stairs.
Correct. Like that is exactly what happened.
It's like they look at each other. It's like last one there's a rotten egg. Let's go.
Let's
so they
do
sprint
this
up the
together.
stairs to the room. Do you want to? I mean, I think we just each roll 1d6 to see who hits, or are we just hitting together? Are we trying to dual kill?
I think we need to roll 1d6 to see who gets there first.
Yeah. All right. I got a 4.
Come on, DT.
I got a 5.
Yeah.
All right. So you absolutely win, which means you get to attack first, and we'll see if you succeed.
We'll see.
Just drop a
Just
knife
one
on him.
success. PT.
That's a 6, a 3, and a 1.
Heck yes.
So I hit on 3.
Yes, you do.
So I can get the 6 on it not being shameful and just take the pain.
Just take
You're
the pain.
killing a paralyzed kid. This is shameful. Shame on you.
No,
It's
he's not paralyzed anymore. His turn happened, so he's not paralyzed, but
When? Like, no, his turn didn't happen yet.
oh right, you guys are next. You're with Amanita.
He's
I forgot
paralyzed.
he moved back to be with Amanita.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's paralyzed, but that's okay. Neither of us care. A kill is a kill.
And Death Row starts doing like a mockery dance, silent mockery dance when everything gets there. It's like, I got.
I'm just like, Death Row Fortnite dancing on top of this dead child.
Listen,
Because once
Hazard,
again, Death Row is really creepy sometimes.
I feel like Hazard catches up just as soon as you take the kill. And she's like, God damn it, again. But then absolutely just joins you in dancing. And it's just the two of you dancing over this corpse. Because the other person, Valkyrie, is fighting right now. And Frankie asked not to hurt Golder XOXO. So Hazard would listen to that.
So they just get 5 minutes of dancing.
Yeah, so they just get 5 minutes of dancing, which will bring us to Amanita.
Cool. So she definitely yelps when she got shocked.
Mhm,
The vines
yes,
definitely know she's here now.
correct.
So she's going to immediately just tackle him down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me.
Wonderful. Oh, I got rid of my dice roller. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The 4, 3, and a 1.
Okay.
Well, I want to do it, but I'll take pain and shame.
Okay. You'll take pain and shame, and you tackle him to the ground. You're trying to injure him too, like do a damage.
I'm not trying to injure him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold him down.
Yes, you are successful at holding him down. He kind of freaks out and turns around and screams at you.
Yeah, like
and nothing happens.
No, and nothing happens.
Correct.
And I'm sure we are both shocked at this development.
Correct. He turns around to scream at you, and sorry, you're on this floor. He turns around and screams in your face, and really, really screams. Like that should have hurt, and nothing happens. And he just like looks at you with just like wide eyes.
Yeah. And he just goes, "Where did you come from?"
And he just looks at you and says, "The forest outside of the city. Where did you come from? And why do you look like that?"
Punch him.
You're gonna punch him? That's so rude.
I don't want to. I am on live TV.
Yeah. Well, he just asked, "Where did you come from?" Very rudely.
Where'd you come from? Doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
None of your
roll
business.
right now.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. A 4, a 1, and a 4.
Okay.
It's
Shameful.
definitely
painful?
shameful.
Okay. Shameful, and you hit him.
No, actually, for dramatic sake, because I like everything to be dramatic as possible, I miss. I go to punch him, I just punch next to him instead.
Okay. So it's not shameful or painful, but you miss.
Yeah.
I love that. And he is not going to attack you back. He looks at the remaining time and just pulls the tags off of his neck and offers them to you.
Wow.
Wow.
Take them, and I'm like, we're gonna have a prey visit here soon. Me and you, sir.
The other thing that he does, I think, when he pulls the tags off, he pulls off a flower and hands them both to you.
I take them.
Okay. Which will bring us.
It's my turn.
To Tracker.
Oh,
it's
is
me,
it-
no,
it's
to
me and
Frankie.
Frankie.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's my turn.
Frankie and then Tracker.
Can I go steal Smog's kill?
Yes, you can.
The door's. I locked the door.
You shut
I
the
don't have
door.
a key.
Yeah, you shut the door. You didn't
I couldn't
lock
lock doors.
it. You shut the door.
I
You
had
didn't
to
lock
ask for a sponsor to get a key. You don't have a key.
Mhm.
Um,
All right. Yes.
only
so
kind of kill that Frankie can have. Let me have this.
is the bot.
I just don't know if it'd be televised because it's not a prey.
All right. So you fighting the library was definitely on everybody else's screen to see.
Oh,
Whether
fantastic.
it makes
Yeah.
the television cut, that's a little different.
Uh,
All right.
Yeah,
come
come on
on,
in.
come on, come on.
Okay, I just go there in a
Stealing
like
rides, killing
thinking
his
that it could
birthday.
be funny for us because it is probably won't be anyone else, and like it's the only kill that Frankenstein actually can have. And I go down there, and it's time, but it's still going to to do it.
Well, I
Um,
paused because I'm actually going to let Valkyrie get back around.
Okay, I go down there, I open the door, I find Smog being like, "Oh no, I shouldn't have done that when when the library attacked," and I am going to look at Smog, smile the boyish smile that usually people don't see from Frankie,
He'll kick the bot at Frankie for the layup.
Yeah, roll for it. Roll for it.
Yeah.
I hope this is the time you miss.
No. Frankie got a 5, a 4, and a 4.
Okay.
So he got a very pretty kill.
Yes, Frankie kills the bot.
It is announced.
There's an announcement that the library punishments are over.
Oh.
Frankie's going to high five Smog.
And we are going to go back to Valkyrie. God, frostbite is not going to hit you. You can go ahead and make your last attack before time runs out.
Hell yeah. I mean, I just want to like scream because I heard that the library isn't going to get mad at us anymore.
Yes! This is what we needed.
So with as much of an aggressive victory cry as possible when that happens, try to just slash diagonally.
Yeah, roll for me.
Across my guy. A 5, a 6, and a 4.
And so a 6 is enough to kill him.
Yeah.
So with the war cry that she needed the whole time, Valkyrie slashes and kills Frostbite to end the game. So the bell sounds and Vimes is pulled out from underneath Amanita.
No.
Exo is pulled away from Tracker and Gold is pulled out of, well, actually he breaks out of the room technically, but Gold is dragged out of the room and they are carried away. And then all of you are brought out in front of the library on the first floor where the camera does its little pan around as you guys all Avengers pose. And then the feed cuts out. The sponsor ads play as you guys all make your way back to the green room.